Wait until she finds out that you've been actually writing poems about some other guy back and forth for with these diss tracks. Wait until she finds out you're writing poems about some other guy. Have you written a poem about her? Maybe that's why she might leave you if you bring her to one of these shows. Yo yo yo, what is up, guys? It is xFayze here. Yeah, I've been sick with the with the Rona. If you catch my drift, so I couldn't react to this response from Scruface earlier, but this is his response to 954 Mari. Like I said in that last video that I did, it's hard for me to see a world in which Scru actually takes the win, and that's not fully because of him. It's just because he's a way bigger channel. He has way less to win from it, and he also has way less information on 954 Mari, who's only been on YouTube for a year or two, right? Versus 954 had so much dirt to dig up on Scru that he put in his diss track, and so much substance from like years ago, things that happened, all that drama, old diss tracks from Scru. He had way more to go off of, which puts Screw at a huge disadvantage. I didn't even think he should have replied, but we'll see what he has to say here.
Man. See that first track, you wasn't touching that. Dog, you're a zombie, but it's on me, so it's the double tap.
Alright.
Niggas say they love negativity, but they got the inability to deal with it, so they gotta deal with it, so
Okay.
let's deal with it. I had fun with him last time. This time I'm gonna really talk to him. Come here. Man, this nigga is ignorant, homie, still tripping. I switched my opinion, nah, nigga, I didn't. I say I don't like it, then I'm just a critic. I say something nice, now you posting my pictures. Let's talk about Twitter.
All of this praise... What? All this praise been wild for real. Shout out to Scru for the love. And okay, so he's doing to 954 what 954 did to Scru, which is show Scru like bobbing his head to his music and really loving his music. Scru's doing the same thing here with 954, where 954 is praising Scru and he's putting it in the video. That's fair.
About Twitter, I'll show you the difference. I go to Twitter promoting your killing. You go to Twitter to show you a victim and show that you isn't the nigga in ratings who loading the clip and the sticker that's spinning and saying that you is the best when you spitting and claiming that you ain't got no competition till you told to compete, then you get in your feelings. I run now.
Off top, this sounds really good. The way he put that together, the way he put those rhymes together there, I really enjoyed what he said here. So let's do it one more time.
Show that you isn't the nigga in ratings who loading the clip and the sticker that's spinning and saying that you is the best when you spitting and claiming that you ain't got no competition till you told to compete, then you get in your feelings. I run it 9 like so many times. Them shots in your lines was a hit and cheap liquor. I work with Fantano. I sent him a list of the spitters and he ain't know you little nigga. Saying that niggas is riding my dick when.
Okay, another one. So Fantanimo or whatever his name is, he doesn't know who 954 Mari is. And that's the reply that Scru went with. I mean, I don't know enough about that situation to even know what 954 was referring to in the first place, but I'd say that's a decent response from Scru.
Them niggas trying to save you is different. That first round you didn't survive, but some gotta lie and make me the villain. But fuck it, I get it. Use this as a chance to get out them feelings you have for a minute. You know we know what it is and it isn't. Still got love for niggas, but I know the business. You bringing up church, you gon' side with a racist to try to deface this. It's effing bizarre. I'm Cornhusker with Nebraska. Oh, that's gut laughter. Yeah, he blessed me with bars. Soft shoe and gap.
Okay. That rebuttal was weak. He's saying he's siding with him with a racist. It's not about siding. He just said you lost the rap battle, right? It has nothing to do with, you know, politics, racism, all that stuff. So that felt like a weak response to the Upchurch little dig that 954 did to Scru.
Gut laughter. Yeah, he blessed me with bars. Soft shoe and gap, blaming at random at his feet for tap dancing. Boy, you Kanye West, ranting, temper tantrum, having internet savage. Diss me for ERB.
I mean, like, this sounds really good. Like, if this was just a song, this is an A+ song right off the bat. As a diss so far, there's been a few things that he said, but he hasn't gone deep like I want him to go. And I'm hoping he does go deep and says something more direct and says something that we can't think of ourselves. You know what I mean? Like that's what you want in a diss. But as a song, this is actually banging. Like his little flow here, tap dancing, tap 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 tap. The way that he was rhyming was clean. Listen to this.
Soft shoeing, gap blaming at random at his feet for tap dancing. Well, you Kanye West, ran temper tantrum, having internet savage. Diss me for ERB, but that's precious. I cosplay this king for 1 second. Difference is the character you preparing for, seeing your fucking reflection. The man in the mirror you see before breakfast, before you want to microphone checking. Use that same flow, rhyme with no presence, then hop in a session and lie about weapons. You pass on fists, you pass a fist. I like your suit, came dressed in your casket fit. The casket fit, a casket kid, so I got room for this.
Okay, the wordplay. The wordplay. First of all, pass a fist. Then he went with the casket wordplay. So what was that again?
Rhyme with no presence, then hop in a session and lie about weapons. You pass on fists,
you pass on fists, you pass a fist. I like the suit.
Came dressed in your casket fit.
Came dressed in your casket fit. Okay, so he's saying you're ready for me to kill you. Okay, that's smooth.
The casket
fits a cast of kids.
So I got room for this bastard and anybody after him. Said my pen ain't matching his. That was clever. Lie detector say that's a fib. I can't tell if your passion's rapping or watching reactions. That's when you passionate. Let me teach you a lesson like a fucking man. Don't
I like it.
Tucking your hands. Mention me on your little song, you can smoke like a bong into rapping. You wouldn't understand. Trying to tell me what real niggas do. Oh, really? That's cute. Real niggas wouldn't diss Lou Gun, huh? Well, real nigga, what about you? Real niggas and
Oh no. Oh no. Hey Lucan, the infamous lyrical physicist. I was wondering if you'd be down to link up with the demon of the South and make the worst YouTube rap of all time and just go insane bar for bar. Okay. That's a good response from Scru. I'm not sure how many tweets he had to dig through to find that one, but props to him for finding that one. Now I will say it looks kind of like this doesn't look like a serious diss, while Scru like went like full like diss mode on Luke. But either way, you know, he is making a point here.
You. Real niggas and lyrical threats, then really get checked and send out use. Maybe I said I won't go back and forth, then go back and forth and be a real.
Okay, there's way too much I need to pause for. Only that little first part was about Jamar. The rest is trolling, mockery, hip hop, and blah blah blah. It's not a diss track for a back and forth. It's a threat. Okay, but 954 already said he didn't want to go back and forth in the response too. But then he said, "Well, screw it. I'm petty, so I'm gonna do it anyway." So if Scru is trying to point out that he's not sticking to what he said, 954 already took the sting off of that because he referenced it himself in his previous track.
For to be a real nigga too. Ain't a Saturday bumping you way harder cause you fuck with Scru. Nigga, you should just start rapping about me. When you rap about bleach, you don't get as much view.
Okay.
In the ball, stirring the pot, I'm stirring the pot. Like damn Fizzer, why you hit him so hard? I'm stirring the pot, I'm stirring the pot. I used to fuck with this nigga a lot. I'm stirring the pot, I'm stirring the pot. And got him thinking he could box with the gods. I'm stirring the pot, I'm stirring the pot. A lot of your people been hitting the ball. I'm stirring the pot, I'm stirring the pot. Like damn Fizzer, why you hit him so hard?
This is a boss.
I used to fuck with this nigga a lot.
Stirring the pot. Okay, as a song, like this thing is way better than Mari's, okay? As a diss track, there's been a few like responses. I'll say they weren't the strongest responses, but there's quite a few of them. Like there's a couple that were strong. But for the most part, they're like pretty mild, right? And he hasn't said anything new to 954 yet, right? He hasn't said anything in terms of like a deep dig the way that 954 is done. And I think maybe what he's doing is he's spending the first half of the song just replying to everything 954 said, and then he might he might say something new afterwards. Because we're only halfway through, right? So far it's a solid track. It sounds way better than 954's diss, like straight up. So the whole thing about 954 saying he can't rhyme and stuff, clearly untrue, right? We can tell that Scru has a really he has good writing, and he knows how to rhyme, and he knows how to put that in a song that sounds good. We know he can do that off this track.
Yeah.
Beat switch.
I'm gonna show you how to really switch it up when we switch them beats up. Look. What stupid men say, Screw gon' lose in this pen race. This here for you for thinking Lil Dude was gon' move the sensei. If he move, do his neck like the leg off a Kuta Kente. Pull the plug, Dr. Look at him strange as he choose the end game. Niggas roll my songs.
Alright, so that's a Doctor Strange endgame type bar.
The plug, Dr. Look at him strange as he choose the end game. Niggas bump my songs, then ask for reactions. That got me stacking, that just means they're grasping both of my passions. You hustling backwards. You ain't have to change.
Okay, so that's his reply to 954 saying, you know, people only watch you for your reactions. He's like, no, they watch me for both. And that's even better because I have 2 bags. You only have 1. So I like the angle there.
Change your promotion taxes to get some traction. What happened to the niggas you was rapping with before the animatics? Before you saw the dudes get the views with the nerd rapping, swerve back and use that in your track to get some traffic. And he wanna talk about accountability, but literally just can't admit that he dissing me cause he can't take real critique. Easily gotta be the dumbest nigga to beef with me. His words say that I'm wrong, but his actions actually agree with me. Like what you doing right now? Battling, right? You said my name, I took the challenge, now you battle for life. See how you didn't have to cry and whine by not trying to fight. Just grab the mic, you realize you proved I'm actually right. And bitch,
Okay, I see the angle he's taking here. I like what he said. He finally said something more deep. And he said, you know, you actually started rapping about anime when you realized you weren't getting traction, and then you just wanted some free traction and some free traffic. And that's so I don't know enough about 954 to know if that's true, but off the surface, that looks like a deep, like that one's a deep cut, right? That one's a deep cut. So it took a while for us to get one of those, but he did bring one up in the response. So I'm glad that he found something. And I like how he also is defending his opinion, which is, you know, when someone calls you out, you have to get on the track and, you know, diss them back, whatever it is. You have to defend your name. I like that he's saying, you know, this is what we're doing. Like, we're actually doing this right now. So you're proving me right by replying and by engaging with me. So yeah, I think those are some good retorts.
never said I did a tour with Taka K. Dot. Whoever you had digging up dirt was hitting straight rock. This show's at home with them niggas. I'll tell you what I did with it, but this could take a minute, so fuck it, I'll get specific. Sold out shows by myself, hit the road by myself. Enough dough and distro could pay a loan by myself. I get picked at every place I fucking go by myself, but I'm too known, so I can't even fucking go by myself. Nothing closer than niggas saying what they would do is you. Like, nigga, worry about you so you can start making some moves. You keep watching.
Okay. That's a good response too. He's like, why are you worrying about what I should do? Because 954 said, oh, you were in shows with Tech 9 and K-Dot on all that, and how did you end up reacting to my music if you had all those opportunities and you fumbled it? And Scru's response is, mind your own business. You know, like, stop worrying about me, worry about you. I'm successful here, right? I'm way more successful than you, so maybe you should worry about being successful on your own. I like that as well. So far, what I have to say is these are nice responses. There's one deeper dig at 954. So I'm not mad at this at all. Like, this is way better than what I expected. That's why initially I said I didn't even want to listen to a response, because I didn't think Scru would come out with anything. But so far he's come out with some way more than I expected. So I'm glad that he found all that. And as far as my memory serves, I think he actually released this like 1 or 2 days after the 954 response, which is crazy that he found all of this. He wrote this. He at least memorized some of the lyrics because he's doing them in his video, while 954 didn't voice. He didn't even do anything in his video with the lyrics. So I think that just shows how much more experienced Screw is at this stuff, right? He knows how to get things done fast. He knows how to write fast. He knows how to set up a video fast. Like he's been like on point, right? And that's the props I'll give to Screw for being so fast with it.
Watching other dudes, that's your problem, you little fool. Like what the fuck you plan to do when they don't care about this feud? Then it's back to them views, they gon' start lacking, it's true. You'll probably get to slacking and not dropping raps again too. If I'm the con, the goddamn fam, you really a scam. Look how my reaction got you acting, bitch, who really the fan? You really a stand, let me sign a hat and give it this man. If you can't take your girl to drink, cause she ain't feeling you, fam. This nigga thought he was.
Wait, what? What? I would never let my girl go to DreamCon. That shit like Black YouTube and Anime All-Star Weekend. Was he trolling? What do you mean you can't bring your girl? Do you not trust her? Do you not trust her? Well, you know what? Maybe she shouldn't trust. What? I see no way to defend this. I want to defend you. I see no way to defend this. This is just bad. Okay, Screw, you got him. You got him. You actually got him. How is he just insecure about his girl? Like she'll leave him for someone else, like just like this, just because they went somewhere together and she saw someone else? Oh no. You have to be trolling, 954. You have to be trolling. Wait until she finds out that you've been actually writing poems about some other guy back and forth for with these diss tracks. Wait until she finds out you're writing poems about some other guy. Have you written a poem about her? Maybe that's why she might leave you if you bring her to one of these shows. Listen up. You must have a really boring life to watch this far into the video, huh? You're a loser. I'm a loser. You have no life. I have no life. Help me beat the algos, like the video, subscribe, comment. You're not busy. I'm not, no one who's watching this video is busy. Do it, do it, do it. Because you don't write poems about her, but you write poems about Screw. I'm just saying.
I ain't feeling you, fam. This nigga thought he was the rock. Emo pebbles and bam bam. But the 40 to 9 like he be fanning for San Fran. We warriors, man. Don't try to war with us, fam, or make another crazy headline out of Florida, man. Said a Nebraska can't beat you delirious, damn. Well, if a Nebraskan can't beat you, this Nigerian can. The way you flip my words to fit your narratives is just embarrassing. Half the shit you try to say, I said I really never did. Like I ain't say going on Twitter was the problem. I said the problem was going on Twitter when you died. You care too much about these reactions that you be watching. You even put reactions on disses that you be dropping. Nigga, log off, don't log in. Don't like me, don't watch him. Either love me or leave me alone's your only option. Huh? Shout out to Hova, that's a lesson that he taught me. This Mari packet got me wheezy, got me coughing. This shit too easy, man. At this point, I'm just having fun, man. This is what I do, bruh. Listen, MariDeader till infinity, but
okay. Yeah, I think that was way better than what I expected. It obviously didn't go as deep and it didn't go as ugly as I'd want to from a diss track, you know? But I'd say, you know, this is a nice place to end it, right? In terms of like my own reaction when I first heard the lyrics, the one before this that 954 did hit harder. And that's just because I know way more about Screw. So when he said all these things about Screw, it was like, oh my god, like he's going off on him, right? Whereas Screw was more going for responses, and he's actually focused on rebuttals because he doesn't have enough information on 954, like I said at the start of the video. So in terms of like my own reaction, what hit harder, it was that 954 one. but this one sounds way better, like way better, miles better than 954's track. And obviously he had the lyrics, he was like voicing them while he was recording this video. It was creative with the like, okay, he killed you and he's stirring the pot, he's cooking you up, whatever it is. I think that I'll give, well, Screw had two and Mari had one diss track. So I'm wondering how I would have to compare them. Do I put both of Screws together versus Mari's one? I'm not sure. Um, Damn, I hate to say that it was a draw. I don't think it was a draw. Like, I think 954 Mari hit harder. But like there has to be some way I can give points to the musicality and the professionalism and the experience that Screw showed, which was way more than 954. It's hard. It's hard. I wish I had a scoring card to be like, okay, 9 here, 8 here, 10 here, whatever, and do that for each one. Um, so I'll just go with whatever hit harder. I think 954 hit harder for me. But this was way better than what I expected. Either way, it should end right here. No responses. Um, yeah, I actually really enjoyed this. And the 954. Okay, if you listen this far, into the video, put 954 Mari. You need to write a poem for your girl. Put that in the comment section below. Peace.